Hi class, for today's social studies lesson, we are going to have a diversity lesson using an egg. Last week we learned who Martin Luther King Jr. was and about his famous speech. This week we're going to talk about the first part of his quote. It says, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." This week we're going to talk about the first part where it says they will not be judged by the color of their skin. In the next week's lesson, we will talk more about what content of character means. We're going to learn about judging something by the outer appearance by looking at 2 different eggs. This is the brown egg. What do you notice about this egg? What shape is it? Is it smooth or rough? Do you think it's hard or soft? What color is it? What do you think the inside looks like? Can you tell just by looking at the outside of the egg? Pause this if you need a minute to discuss what you notice. This is the white egg. What do you notice about this egg? What shape is it? Is it smooth or rough? Do you think it is hard or soft? And what color is it? What do you think the inside of this egg looks like? Pause again if you need a minute to discuss what you notice. Now let's compare the 2 eggs. What do you see that is the same? And what do you see that is different about these 2 eggs? What do you think we will see when we crack them both open? Pause the video here if you would like to crack open a real egg. Here is the brown egg cracked open. Does it look the same as what you thought it would look like on the inside? Here is the white egg cracked open. Does this one look the same as you thought? Now we can see the inside of the eggs. Do you notice anything new? Can you tell which yolks came from the brown eggs and which came from the white eggs? Why? How are we like the eggs? People, like eggs, are much the same on the inside. All people have hearts and lungs and bones. All people also have feelings and ideas and dreams. And God loves all people, no matter what they look like on the outside. We don't need to look all the same to be friends. What we look like on the outside is not as important as who we are on the inside. The Bible tells us, "Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another." That's John 13:34. Now you're going to color your paper and write. You'll color one egg brown and the other egg white and the yolks yellow. What can we learn from the eggs? We will use the writing prompt included to write, "It is what is on the inside of me that counts." I hope you've learned that you can't judge people by looking at only their outsides. Goodbye until next lesson.